Deltarune just got to its 5th chapter.
Is that a gobby?
And we have been told it is the end to many traditions set up through the game. The last Moss, the final Storewalker, and of course, the last Shadow Crystal.
I can do anything. Bye bye. Big guy.
Hey, this is Alex. I make Deltarune videos and this is number 1 out of 5 on my series on the secret bosses of Deltarune.
What I want to argue here is that there is one single thematic through line for both the secret bosses and also the whole of Deltarune. The intersection of reality and fiction, or how we interact with entertainment and narratives. Toby Fox starts from the POV of fiction and asks the question, what if a character knew it was a character? This is Jevil. He's a jester. He is found in this little area almost outside of the game map, in a jail. The key is broken into pieces so that he can never be freed again. He believes himself to be the only free one in the whole world.
I can do anything.
When we ask Sean, his only friend, he tells us, soon he began to see the whole world as a game, and everyone as its participants.
Then what?
Is Deltarune a video game?
Jevil tells us as much when we refuse his call to play the game. How can you refuse when you're already playing? The symbolism goes double with the overall theme of the chapter, where most of the darkness are toys or game pieces. It is very clear that the first chapter was trying to instill a sense of meaninglessness to our choices. Lucy tells us as much. She says your choices don't matter. If your choices don't matter, and you know they don't matter, does that not mean you can do anything you want? Jevil is a character that is aware of the implications of living on such a world where your choices don't really have a lasting consequence or important consequence. And he believes himself to be completely free of them. His universe is already decided and predicted by the unchanging prophecy. And only he, aware of this meaninglessness, is truly free to act as he pleases. This is his freedom. He is an exploration of the nihilism inherent of living in a deterministic universe. In this sense, he is very much like us. Whether or not you believe the world to be deterministic, or maybe controlled by a higher power, there is a certain level of coercion enforced by the limitations of physical matter and human nature. It does not matter if you create a masterpiece. The massive time scale and space scale of the universe as a whole almost guarantees that you will be forgotten after your death. Going further, if you don't believe in a soul or the supernatural, then your agency is also just a product of unthinking matter, just following the set rules of the universe and producing a result. And even if you do believe in a higher power, like Christianity, you subscribe to a fate controlled by your god of choice, even sometimes following a plan set and enforced by this god. Even religions without gods, like Buddhism, often arrive to the conclusion that nothing really matters or that one shouldn't be attached to the outcome of things. This nihilistic sentiment is not an isolated feeling born out of the circumstances of fiction, but instead something that we all inherently grapple with, no matter what belief we subscribe to. If you don't, you have either already faced it and overcame it, or you have yet to explore your own beliefs deep enough. And back to Jevil. He actually has two answers to this specific brand of nihilism. One is his sheer freedom of action, boosted by his jester persona, allowing him to truly be and do whatever he wants in the context of the game team world of Chapter 1. But he also does something a little more subtle when he talks about his enclosure. He uses reframing on this situation. The cage is binding him. He says as much when he mentions how he grows lonely on his little freedom. But he does not treat it as a jail for him, but instead as a jail on the whole world, trapping everyone else. This, of course, mirrors his belief that his knowledge of the nature of this world set him free, while everyone else is still trapped on their roles. It adds meaning to the fact that Sham has a piece of the key, and the fact that he was the one who locked away and shattered the key in the first place. Sham had access to this knowledge as well, but instead of embracing it, he locked it away, then broke the key. But the temptation, the pieces to explore that freedom, are always there, waiting to be put together again. This piece of subtext, of course, implies that Jevil is not wrong. He is the only free one. Sham and the rest of the world are not incorrect either. They truly did trap and banish him. But it doesn't look that way from there. Jevil's second answer to nihilism is cognitive reframing. He takes the facts and changes how he interprets them to obtain the desired feelings and behavioral responses. This is also his freedom. He can feel however he wants about his situation. He is for sure one of the oddest one among the first chapter characters, and we do not need to interact with him at all to progress the story. This, of course, also makes sense, as he is supposed to represent the narrative just starting to interact with us. We will see this more and more with the coming secret bosses, but the fox is deliberate in how much forced screen time each secret boss has, and all of that complements his messaging. Jevil does not just talk about the nihilism, but also directly addresses how we interact with fiction, and a specific type of fiction at that: wish fulfillment. Let's go back to his iconic line.
I can do
Yes,
anything.
it is his cry of freedom of consequence, but contextualized on the idea that dark worlds are fictional, it takes on yet another meaning. One can be as violent as they desire in fiction, or as good and giving as they don't have the means to be in real life. Fiction, as catharsis or wish fulfillment, is a safe way to interact and indulge with our own shadow, helping us understand and explore what we desire beyond what is allowed by our reality and our resources, helping us understand ourselves, helping us manage our emotions and reactions to negative emotions. More specifically, narratives are tools for cognitive reframing as well, allowing us to explore the implications and feelings related to real-life events. One can use fiction and narratives to empathize with others, by engaging on their possible stories and POVs. One can also take revenge in fiction, to let go of resentment. Even something as simple as a chat Soyak meme is fiction used as a cognitive reframing tool and turns resentment, disdain, and disagreement into comedy. But this use of fiction is not always what we call a public exercise. Yes, you can do anything with stories, but you wouldn't show everything that you write to the world. Especially as it gets more and more self-indulgent to the point where it loses relatability. This creative impulse is probably present in Toby Fox as well, and he probably tries to lock it away, just like Jevil was locked away. The role of Jevil is to exemplify a dark yet darker way to use fiction, but also to equalize the playing field between the game and us. For us to properly interact with Deltarune as a philosophical conversation partner, we must feel that we are in a similar standing and we share a certain level of knowledge and power. Jevil is a powerful enemy in game, and it is also aware of being a narrative to an extent. And by extension, this means that the game, the story, is aware of itself being a story and is engaging with us based on that mutual understanding. Deltarune does not ask for your suspension of disbelief. It aggressively meets you where you are and engages with your disbelief. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and leave a like if you agree or I made you think, and comment if you disagree or if you have something you want to say. If you like the video, please share it and hype it. I plan on making a series exploring every secret boss this way, so please get hyped for that too, and let me know who do you want me to do next.
Wait a minute, did you say anything?
Anything.
Anything?
Yes, anything.
Anything?
Anything.
Anything?
I'll get you, and I'll look like a bloody accident.